Alright guys, so here's round 4 of the tournament. I'm up against Igmatechers, so this is very likely going to be my hardest hardest opponent in this tournament, at least so far, maybe period. He apparently has won the last competitive tournament for PvC Heroes, those tryhards tournament, so people tell me that he runs a lot of his own decks, is not necessarily doing the Discord meta, so I'm just gonna kind of stick to what I think is very strong. I'm maybe going to be playing a little bit unpredictably since, I'm not going to start. I'm actually starting off with zombies. I won the coin toss. I'm not going to be starting off with Valkster. I will be, that's probably what he's going to expect. So I'm going to be starting off with this Trick Mech. I actually feel really confident about this deck in a competitive sense. The Rolling Stones counter a lot of things, usually get value, so not too many Rolling Stones. I added some aerobics instructors instead of the unlife to the party. I just found it's more consistent, and particularly in the late game. So we are going to start this round. Again, really no idea what to expect. It looks like we're all ready, so let's get into it here. So he goes with Chompzilla, I go with Z-Mech. Gotta watch out for that Chompzilla superpower. I'm going to be putting a cheat sheet up and just I just have little cheat sheets full of cards. I should have actually shared this with the people in this tournament. They would appreciate that. I have no idea. I have no idea what to expect. Absolutely no idea whatsoever. 2 Camel Cross really sucks, but we'll keep our 1-drop that we have. And here it is. It's round 4 against Igmatechers. Apparently he's been watching my YouTube channel since 2016, so he's been a long time PvZ Heroes player. And again, as people say, I should be expecting some really, really fierce competition here. I'm gonna play this up on Heights. See if anybody has to counter this. Didn't have an answer on turn 1, so that really makes a big difference. I really, really hope I get another 1-drop here. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna put this here. We are playing Genetic Experiment, and that's usually what you want to be in lane 2. Between the lanes 1 and 3, so it's surrounded by 2 minions. Get a lot more value that way. He's probably running some ramp. Who even knows? I'm gonna think it's gonna be 2. No, okay. So it's gonna drag the 2/2. I'm going to camel. I'm going to We can actually camel a second time next turn with the Quasar. That's what we want. If we get a teacher, I'll just spam. It's Rolling Stone. I think this is gonna go on Heights since we have Camel Cross. I mean, okay, what superpower does he have? He didn't chomp this. It's probably not chomp. It's probably either heal. I feel like Scorch, maybe he'll be doing this turn. Holofloor he probably would use, but maybe he's keeping it. I'm guessing that it's either heal or Scorch. Pulling this to the ground is a little bit... So let's say he has Scorch, and let's say he's going to use it this turn. So I'll get a little bit more value by putting this on Heights. Again, it's probably not Chompzilla's ultimate, because he would have used that. Okay, some heals, nice. So the question is, do we want the card draw, or do we want the Camel Cross to keep this 2/2 alive? We can also Rolling Stone here. It's a really interesting environment. I think I'm not going to start drawing cards until later. So I'm going to Rolling Stone. I think the Camel Cross will get more value down the stretch. In fact, I thought a long time there, maybe gave him some information. So he's running Catch Mechanics, a very strong card against this deck. Extremely strong. We'll see if he has the Scorch. He'll definitely play it now if he has it. It's still a decent play even if we're playing it Scorch here. I'm guessing it's heal. But he did play on curve last turn, so if he doesn't play Scorch here, it's definitely not Scorch. It's gotta be Geyser. It's Chompzilla. It's so interesting. And you know what? I should have played that on 1. I don't really know why I was holding that. Looks like it was trying to fake something. Alright. Where is my paintbrush? So he just used his ultimate. I'm just marking it down. I have this little sheet again with all the cards and superpowers and stuff. We're in extremely good position here. It's a good black IP. Good black IP. Uh, the card draw is really good. There's no point in Camel Crossing here. Really no point. So he's got some tempo in the field. We obviously have a huge health lead here. He's down to 7. That's interesting. Very, very actually terrible unless he covers this environment. It's not a good card. But don't want the teleport is active, so that's good. Again, it's weak against the black IP, but we'll get something from the teleport. We'll even if we teleport 1-drop and overshoot, it's really, really good. Even teleport into a removal card is really, really good here. So again, he has not blocked yet. There's onion rings. Can definitely camel cross. Going viral is wins. It wins the game actually. No GG. Camel cross. It's going to be 8 damage. It's all bullseye. Wait, it's all bullseye? And he's only doing 10. So, he went for an onion rings, black IP, and heal. So I'm presuming that he was playing around Valkster. I'm not really quite sure. I'm breathing a sigh of relief because I know that I'm respecting my opponents here, you know. Alright, good job. Really nervous about this match. Went with Boogaloo. So gotta watch the extinction events. Interesting. We'll also have to watch the Supernova Gargs. Probably not going to see too many of those. I think Berry Blast is going to be useful. Oh, we should probably just mulligan for something that'll work with the Pine Clone though. Like, this is so much better. I'm going to keep the Mulligan. I think 3 Pine Clones into a Mulligan is really good. Oh, that's huge. Con man. So the question is, do I even play this now? It kind of like lets him know what I'm doing when I'm ramping and stuff. I think I'm going to play these 2 on turn 2, and then Pine Clone on 3. And either one of these, like, we actually automatically get at least 2 Pine Clones down the stretch. I think Pine Clones will be good against this. Looks like a pretty aggressive deck is running here. I think this being a Pine Clone is better than taking this comment off the field, really. Hopefully he overcommits something that doesn't have too much health here. I might do some aerobics instructor or something like that. I don't think I super his face. It probably won't make any difference. I also could commit the little buddy to it there. It's not worth it. So I'm just gonna super this. We'll expect our Sunflower to die, which means we have 2 Pine Clones on turn 3, which is amazing. And again, doing 2 extra damage to his face, we'll see if that ends up making a difference. Wow, Secret Agent? I was definitely not expecting that. The good news is that, well, he might have. No, he doesn't have an answer. Okay, so he definitely doesn't have his Lightning Bolt powers. It might be backup he would have used, so it's gotta be Evaporate. I think it's Evaporate. We actually have an extra Sun, so we actually have 4 Pine Clones here. This is not fair, and including teaming up against this 4/6 that he plays. Is he going Secret Swimmer here, though? That would be crazy, man. See if he does it. What's better, on heights or on ground? He's, I'm sure he's a little bit scared here, because this is an extremely, extremely difficult, I should have, but I think this is fine. Again, we'll get a whole bunch of 5-drops next turn. We also, oh, he's running Extinction. Good read. That's why I'm running Molotov, by the way. Competitively, I wouldn't run Molotov. But I mean, if he's running Fireworks in this deck, he read me like a book, like yesterday, like in preparing this. We might see Supernova, but again, this is why I'm running instead of, you know, other cards that maybe are stronger and more reliable than Molotov. It's why I'm running Molotov, because it's the player on Extinction event and Supernova Guard, which is how people are theoretically going to want to counter me. This really just takes care of this problem completely. So these are all 5 drops regardless of the Extinction event. Again, we didn't get as much value as we wanted last turn. Oh, I think this is going to hit here to the right side. And okay, the Cop Cannon weakens and this grows. A little bit interesting. Probably this is a net benefit because this lost 2-2. This gained 3-1. It's about the same. That's newspaper. Interesting. We'll see if he has an answer to this. I feel like even if he kills this with a fruitcake, that would be good, because then the Cob Cannon just clears this for free next turn. Another extinction event. Really, really happy I included Molecule in this deck list. I like the Boogaloo though. That was a good. You know, he's kind of playing this aggressive deck, but he feels like maybe he could out aggro my Grass Knuckles. But then there is Evaporate. So what is his superpower? So he's holding something that's not Evaporate, obviously, and he hasn't played it. Lightning backup dancers or light? I have no idea. He didn't play a card. No, he didn't play a card. There's Swimmer, and he didn't get it on time. Wow. So he just used Evaporate. This is a humongous problem for him right now. And the cool thing here is that this sets up the Cob Cannon, because we do have a team up on the field, which means that, you know, if he plays a big card next turn, it dies for free to this Cob Cannon. Besides for which, though, I mean, the amount of damage we have 9. That's a that it doesn't even kill it though. So the Cob Cannon's still active. There's a second extinction event. Again, it's a good inclusion against this, but us especially starting off with our super. There's the Lightning Bolt. Go. Just pouring on tons of damage here. This Raptor, this 1/1 Raptor is a really good target for the Cob here. So he used Lightning Bolt. He'll have backup dancers. And the question is, yeah, we'll be as aggressive as possible here. You think he's gonna chickening here? That would be crazy if he chickened. What is this with this Swimmer too? Probably does not have chickening. He's running Extinction. This has got to be right. And then his other small answers, they're gonna wanna. This will proc the block. It's worth it. He's not right. I can't play around chickening. Can't afford it. And he's yeah. He can't answer all 3. Even his Lightning Bolt, he still dies. Backup dancers? Ooh, he could actually survive. No, he missed. Lucky. Unlucky. So just like that, we're up 2-0 already. He said he's running fireworks. I literally said to myself, if he's running fireworks, he's well prepared. He read me like a bug. I don't think he's gonna expect me to do this again. He'll probably expect Valkyster this time. Who knows though? Grass Knuckles. I actually teched the old Grass Knuckles, teched the Rolling Stones in this deck, so I'm pretty confident here. He also doesn't have any small removal, so I think this is an insanely bad matchup for him. Really, really bad. Let's see if he's running Forget-Me-Nots. Would be the real tech here. The real tech. Remember that other tech? I wonder if I even go with the Teacher on 1. Maybe I should play around Forget-Me-Nots and go with the Grave Robber. I don't know that he's running it. Even if he is running it, doesn't necessarily have it. I have to set up my cheat sheet again for Grass Knuckles. The question is, do we play around Forget-Me-Nots? That's rough. That is rough. I think I do. Feeding the beast. Interesting. Yeah, and I'm not gonna expect him to Forget-Me-Not. No, that would be crazy. Probably rather the Teacher. This needs to be surrounded anyway. Double Galacta. So this is gonna take 4. I wonder if we should, being on the ground. Or maybe we don't protect the teacher at all. It could be that is the play. This will take 4. Keeping the teacher alive here, I don't think is worth it, because it goes down to 1 health. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah, this is correct. It's definitely correct. And this stays healthy. Quasar. Nice. Perfect top deck. Not very good, but if the environment ends up good, it's worth it. There's no reason to hold this here. Ooh, he needs to draw. He does. Take some bucks. You know, like Moonbase Z, something like that. There's laser base. This could be very useful down the stretch. Question is, should we keep the teacher alive, or should we keep on hitting him in the face? Or should we buff the Quasar? I don't think this teacher is very relevant here. If we're gonna, since we have laser-based alpha, probably investing more into one card is better. The question is, do we play around Shamrocket? I don't think he's gonna play Shamrocket into me. I really don't think so. Maybe I should just save the treat though. No, taking the damage is probably right. Teacher. This kind of plays in the super. I could also just not play the teacher. It plays a little bit into his ultimate. I can also play it here. I don't think I'm playing it. Let's see if he has Shamrocket. Like AP. B. This is a really good environment because it does represent a lot of damage, which is what we want. Again, this would have just died for free. I'm really happy I didn't play the teacher. There's another 2. Proccing the block would have been nice. Okay. Play around plant food and stuff like that. Probably staying alive is our top priority now. I don't think he's going to have an answer to this. So let's just prevent him from hitting our face and let the 6/5 with the strike through lane. And against a guy who might not be even running environments. Ooh. Huge. So we could win. The question is, well, is it possible for us to get more value from this Camel Cross next turn? I don't think so. I think this just not dying to his super is the best thing that could happen here. He could also win with double 1s. We could win with 1/1. That would have been the tournament right there. Time to Shine is lethal. Just lethal. He's used Holoflora so far. He rolls double 1s? He rolls double 1s? Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on, partner. Bro, really, bro. See what he pulls out here. Rust Bolt. Scary matchup. Let's just get a bunch of click bees. This should be fun. 1, 2, 3. How many weed sprays can a man have? Alright, so here's game 4. Oh man. This is intense. This intense, boys. Russell. Or if this is Pagarazzi or what. No idea what to expect. No freaking clue, man. This does get beyond the weed spray. So, with only one trick, he can't really deal 3 damage, so I'm gonna go with the Juggernaut here. Again, Whirling Stone can remove this, but this will at least stay on the field against, it is Paparazzi. It's a Paparazzi deck, apparently. Even if he buffs this, without Hardy Trait, I guess. Okay, damn it. That sucks. He's really passing here. This is so stupid. He's gonna weed spray me. Imagine him expecting Grass Knuckles here and then running a weed spray. No. Clearing everything. What the hell? Okay, interesting. It's getting really aggressive. One drop would be nice. And Viral can be active too. Gonna rock it or what? Where did this come from? Oh. Terrible conjure. Just card draw. Ooh, that's slow. That's slow. Our super is active too here, and I'll use it. Or should I? It does 4 damage to face. Kind of procs his block. I can keep this and actually probably get more value out of it later. Yeah, I haven't seen a superpower from him yet. Should be tracking his stuff. Oh, this man in trouble. You know, even just Gatling Peas wins. Unfortunately, we don't have it. That's where our super comes into play. Oh my gosh, this guy's done. So it's always super? Huge Grass Knuckles ultimate. I think he just can't actually afford to play around it there. So it's this. Brings us to 3, which is nice, so we have lethal on 3 lanes now. I'll do this in case, I don't know, he doesn't have an, I mean, going viral doesn't do a damn thing. I don't think he can deal with all 3 of these. Can he deal with 2 of them, though? Here's Chop. That was the starting card. No! Well, he needs to block and get super now. Or heal. Damn it. But Rockwall doesn't do a damn thing. Does he get Rockwall? He gets heal. Come on, man. Oh, I thought I had him. He uses heal. I think it's Galing in 1. Because this is his win condition right now. Probably worth it. Again, he's out of steam. That's the biggest problem here. I think he can get an answer. Again, it's 4 damage, not that easy. So he needs some kind of summoning or chop. Just that. That was Conjure. That was not a super power. It still has 2. One of them is another Frostbolt Seeker. Rolling Stone. So he still has another superpower. Really important taking out the Paparazzi. I have absolutely no regrets on that. Okay. It's another click V. Can also go with this big fella. Something tells me it's going to be using the 2-3 to drag a minion away into this lane, and then developing the click V. And then I'll need to answer 3 things, and they all require like a rocket science. He has a superpower from Thinking Cap and 3 cards in hand. None of his natural superpowers. There's that. Another trickster. So he's out. So we win. That's the game, folks. He can't have a free card in hand. So he's just relying on the very off chance that we don't even have a we don't have 2 cards to play. And that'll do it. That'll do it. Good game. Good game. Good game. A worthy opponent. A worthy opponent. And the fireworks read, honestly, the fireworks read that he told me about, 3 million IQ. Huge amount of respect. So just like that, round 4, we went 3-1. I feel like the only thing I did tricky was play that Z-Meg deck first. I feel like I got him there, but alright guys, I will see you. That was round 4 of the tournament. I'll see you guys in round 5. That was a lot. See ya.